Hello everyone, this is ATech is here. So as you can see today, our topic will be container orchestration and the Docker swarm. So I will talk about what is the container orchestration. So the container orchestration is referred to the automation and the management of the deployment, and this is the scaling and the operation of the containerized the application. And the container are the compact and protocol package that are included in the application along with the dependencies, ensure it runs uniformly across different environment. However, when we have like so many containers spread across the multiple machine, overseeing the life cycle, connectivity, scaling, and the health, that can be quite challenging. So some of the tools and the framework it provides to handle these tasks are scheduling and deployment, scaling, service discovery, and the load balancing, self-healing, self-healing, and the networking and the resource management. And as you know, the Docker Swarm is a built in a clustering and the orchestration orchestration tools for the managing Docker container. It enable the group so it enable you to the group of the multiple Docker host machine together and forming a swarm that act as a single unified system for the deploying and the scaling containerized application. Docker Swarm simplifies the process of the container orchestration, offering an easy way to manage a cluster for the Docker nodes, and while essentially integrating with the Docker existing tool and workflow. Some of the features of the Docker Swarm provide are the clustering, service discovery, load balancing, scaling, high availability, and the fault tolerance, declarative service model, security rolling update, and the integration with the tools. So our agenda will be first we will run the two-tier application with the Docker Swarm. Then we'll scale up the Docker container within the Docker Swarm. And then we'll set up multiple node to the avoid a single point of failure. And then we're gonna see the result. So moving on, first we're gonna go into the hands-on since like our this channel is mostly we do the practical hands-on practice. So we'll go to the AWS console page. And here we'll make it first. We're gonna create a one EC2 instance. And as you can see, I don't have any instance running. So I will just click on the launch instance and I will give this name as a Docker since our topic will be the Docker. So if you guys don't know what is a Docker, I have like I think two of the video regarding this. So you can head back to my channel and browse my video and you can see the introduction to Docker, and there's another video is how to deploy the application with the Docker and the Docker Hub. So please go and check the video so you have pretty much idea what is going on. And then we click on the AMI for the one two, and the instant tab is good. So the key pair we can create a I will use the existing one. So Docker is fine. And the network part, like I will create a security group. This will be Docker. Oh, Docker, and then we put this one as all traffic and will be in here. Yeah, everything looks good. Click on the launch instance. So now we'll go back to the our instance. Our instance is running. So we click on the instance and copy the public IP address to, and we have to do the SSH into the mobile strum. So we SSH to the mobile strum, we pasted the IPv address, and the user will be 12, and we have to insert the key. So our key will be docker.pm. So now we're inside the server. So let me clear the server. Sorry, the terminal. So now this is a brand new server. So we need to update this one and install the Docker. With I do sudo apt update and sudo apt install docker.io and -y. So it will update this one and install the Docker. Then then we have to check if the Docker is installed. To do that, we need to do sudo systemctl status Docker. See, as you can see, our Docker is running. Good. So let me clear this terminal, make it bigger so you can see it better. So now we need to give our Docker as a super user. To do that, we do sudo usermod -ag and Docker Ubuntu. So let me exit and refresh the browser. So if I do the cat/etc/group, you can see now our Docker has Ubuntu access super user. That's good. Now, if I use this command, so docker system info then grep -i swarm, you can see our Docker swarm is inactive. So to make it active, we need to use this command. We use docker swarm init. So you can see the Docker is activated now. And if I do the again, you can see our swarm is active right now. So let me clear the terminal. Now we need to make a one stack file to deploy our application. First, I need to go and log in my Docker Hub. So let me log in to my Docker Hub. Okay. So now I need to make create a one file. So beam, excuse me, stack dot yml. So here I need to insert like so the version will be the 3, and then the services, and it will be backend service, and then it will be image. So I need to get the backend image, so that'll be this one. So let me copy this one, paste it here, and this will be the latest, and then deploy. And the replicas will be 1. And now I need to do one for the front end. So I need to get the front end image. So that will be my front end image name. So this is the tag name. And the version will be 2. So as you if you check my previous video, you can saw I implement the version 2 here. Then I have to mention the ports. So port will be 80, 81, and then 80. Okay, so everything looks good. Now I need to save and quit. So if I do ls, you can see it's already inserted and the file is created. So now I need to deploy this stack. So if I do docker stack deploy root here -c stack.yml. So it's creating the network, and it's also creating the services for the backend service and the front end. If I do docker stack ls, you can see there is a 2 tier and 2 services initiated. Now if I do docker serve this docker service ls, you can see there's a is working. So one of these two backend service, and one is for the front end. So now if I go back to the copy this one, paste it, and 8081, you can see our front end is working, and to check our backend is also working. So that's how you deploy the application with the stack. Now we will be scale up the Docker Swarm. To do that, first we need to do Docker PS. So you can see the 2 container IDs are showing. So one is for the front end, one is for the back end. So if I kill the uh so if I let me go to Docker PS -q. So you can see there's a 2 container is in the queue. So if I let me show you if I need to kill those two container. So Docker kill. So you can see the container will be killed, and then if I reload, it's not working. Oh, so let me do it again. You will see like it won't be working. You see it's loading. See it's not working, but in couple of seconds our application will be up and running because it's for the stack. So what the stack do is like auto loading, auto scaling. So whenever like it's triggered, like your application is down, is right away is upload like or deploy the application right away. So if I do again, so you can see Docker PS is still running. So if I kill again, so if I do Docker PS quickly, you can see there is nothing running. So then if I do Docker PS again, you see it's running again. So that's how is auto scaling the application for the stack. Okay, let me clear the browser, I mean the terminal. So I need to create a one worker. So I'll show what is the worker do. So if I do Docker swarm join, okay, worker, okay, his worker is created. So let me go back and create a one instance. And I can this one name as a Docker worker on Ubuntu, and I will use the existing key. So it will be the Docker and the networking. I will use the existing security group, which be Docker. And everything is good in launch instance. Oh, I missed the one thing. Sorry about that. I was going too quick. Okay, let me delete this one and go again. Instance. Docker worker one, Ubuntu, QB, the Docker, and the network. I will use the existing, which will be the Docker. Okay. So if I go to the advanced, I have to add some Shaban command. So here, first thing I need to do the bin bash, and then it will be update the dependency. Then it will install the Docker. Now I need to paste the Docker on the worker token here. So that's how it can indicate like this is the worker. paste it here. Now I need to launch the instance. So now if I copy the okay, so this one is the running. So if I copy the IP address, I'll show you the magic. So it will take a little bit of time and you'll see our application is running on this one. So the two-tier application is going to be run on this IP address because of the water access. Okay, it will take some time. It's trying to reach. You can see our two-tier application is running also. Our front end is working and our backend also working. That's how you can like make a worker and they can do the deploy for you. So if I do Docker PS, oh sorry, Docker PS, you can see our container is running. So if you do Docker node ls, you can see. So this is the leader and this is the worker that I added. So it's active. So if I go, for example, if I remove this tag, Docker's stack rm root here, so you can see. So there's only like so if I now edit the beam standalone YML, so if I edit this one, so if I make this replica is make it like free, and I need to deploy our front end as well. So deploy and the replay free. If I save and quit, and now I need to deploy again. If I do Docker stack deploy to tier -c stack YML. So if I do Docker PS again, you can see now it's showing 3. So it's deploying 2 of the like front end and 1 back end. So if I do the Docker node ls, we already have the worker. Yes. So we've already used 3. So now if I So remove the Docker and make this one, one, save it to it. And now if I do deploy again and Docker PS, you can see is only one is deploy. And if I reload this, you can see our content is backend is working. Same thing for the worker ones. So even though there is no front end showing, this is because the front end is deployed through the so if I do Docker PS, you can see our front end is not showing because it's not showing because this front end is deployed through the worker. That's why we are not seeing only the backend here. And if you go back to our browser and check the front and backend, as I show you, our front end and backend both are working. Now we can create another worker. For that we do Docker swarm join okay worker. So let me make another instance. So that will be worker 2. Ubuntu. And the key will be the Docker. And the edit the network, and I'll use the existing, which will be the Docker and bands. And here I need to add the Shebang code, so there will be dash bin dash then apt update apt install on docker.io -1. And now I need to get the token, which will be this one. Test it here. So everything looks good. Now click on the launch instance. Now let's get the right copy the IP address 8081. It will take a little time, so let's stop the worker 1. So let's stop the worker 1. Okay, Hawkins name. So I just stopped the worker 1, and this is our worker 2. It will take a little bit of time to deploy. So if I do Docker node ls, you can see our worker 1 is down and our worker 2 is good. and the master, the leader is working. So you see, work is working and worker one is down. So it's not gonna be work. Yeah, it's not working. So another way you can promote the worker. So to do that, we do Docker node promote promote, and I'll get this is a worker too. So let me get this key and paste it here. Enter. And you can see the node, so it's moved to the manager in this one. So it now has a manager access. So if I do the Docker node ls, you can see it's reachable. So so let me make it off the worker one again. So it's a stop. So make it resume and see it will be working. So you can see our worker one is also working right now, showing active right now. It should be working. RPS. So the reason is not deep working because we only have the if I do the beam stack YML, you can see we have only one repeat list. So we need to make it up. So to do that, if I do three, so now if I deploy again, you will see our worker will be one will be working now. I know why it's working because IPv address challenge. Yeah, you can see our worker one is working right now. That's how it's auto scaling. Now I also do the for example, if I do Docker node demo and then this is this one. Okay, okay. So this is how I demote the like manager. So if I do Docker node ms, you can see now only the leader has the access. So this is how you like take the permission. I mean the power. Now if I need to make it manager, so you can do from join. Okay, manager. So this is looking for the manager. So let me create a one of the instance. So launch instance. So Docker manager Ubuntu, and the key I'll be using the existing one. But if you want, you can create a new key here from here. And the network will be the security group will be using the existing one. Click on the advanced, and I need to add the Seven code. So bash apt upgrade apt storm docker .in, and then I copy the excuse me, sir. I copy the manager not instance. So this is the manager access. So it's running up and running. So if I copy the IP address, so let me delete one and paste it here. Port will be 81. So you'll see if I do Docker node NX here, you can see so it's still loading. So let me just give some time to load. So you can see it's working. So our front and backend working as a manager. So hi neighbor. So you can see our manager is created. So that has the same thing as a leader access. So that's how like whenever, for example, you are as a leader for one of the project and you're not gonna be um working for like couple of like week, so you can give one of the like manager access, so they can do all the they can have the all the access as you. So that's how you manage the project. So pretty much this is the video. So I also show you how to run the application with Docker Swarm and they scale up the Docker container using the Docker Swarm. Also, we set up a multiple nodes to avoid the single point of failure, and we saw the result. So that's it. Thank you guys. Please give give likes and share my video. Also, this is my like kind of personal project, so I just want to teach you what I'm like learning by myself. So that's what I just showing my knowledge in it. Thank you guys. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Have a good day.